Boom. Yes. Need to address some more of these riffs that spill from my lips, because this is Castlevania, except we ain't using a whip. A sword is what we swept your legs with. Now they gone, bitch. They stubs now. You need a wheelchair, but we can't find one, because this was medieval or something, with the creatures around that just lurk until they're found. Boom. Couple swipes with their claws, the nails was sharp. Yes, you could run them across the black bull for a while, just to make that sound to annoy everyone. Boom. Dark and demented now. I want to think we should start from the beginning or start from the bomb, because this was further lower than the basement was. Yes, this castle was full of a bunch of ghouls and ghosts, but that's on a different platform, dog. We should have bought that one up from Toys R Us. Yes, a Kid Chameleon in this bitch. I just want to catch you for a sec, then release you like a fish. Yes, go cash me some more coins in your mouth. If you was a little Jonah star, we'd tell the children around the fire. But the fire's almost out, the embers would just glow. Yes, it was hot enough to burn everyone. Boom. A couple of drips from the top of this cave, a couple more walks we could do, like we're thinking about something real hard. If we walk this little path long enough, you could fucking tell. We could trailblaze one right now for y'all. Yes, this was an ice cream, but how many scoops were involved? Yes, the cone would start to fall asleep when it doesn't get some of the dairy it needs. Yes. Brandishing more of this broadsword stuff that I just brought out from the barn. Shit, I just want these barnacles to fall. I don't want to scrape them anymore because my tool was getting dull. It used to be sharp. I need an old magic person to help me out. Magician, I meant. A magi was the guy who lived on the side of the cliff. Yes, dig my incisors into this. Just size it up for a bit. I just going off of eyeballing it. I'm just eyeballing it, son. Eyeball it some, and then I'll throw this dice on the floor because it needs to fill some more of what I'm talking about. You can rip the felt off the table if you're playing the little pool game where you try to get them in the holes. Yes, I just got so many digits and none more. But I heard our pinky is gonna evolve, so our pinky will be gone because we don't use it enough. What the fuck am I gonna keep my pinky ring on from now on? Boom! Dracula told me a story that I need to store right now. It was gory, an allegory that could just change the time if time was a poem. If we had pebbles enough, if we dropped them into a big container, the water level would rise, son. Yes, like a cannabis song. My cannabis would have been smoked, and then it would have been gone. I'd be chasing the sheep around to get something warm, because I was cold. Just like a football player on the sideline who's not playing enough. Yes, dark and dismal now as the thing will start to drip. I just fought the gargoyle. I don't even know who wins, because I still live, and so did he in this bitch. He just flapped his wing and then he's gone into the night, and the crescent moon was his silhouette. Or was he to him? He to him. Add some heat to this, and then we could add some other ingredients. Like this was skillet, stuff we love. Every time I smile, I encourage myself. Hope I encourage you some. Just a small percentage of what was the full, what was the pie and what was the crumb, and where was the mouse inside the hole, because the cat was somewhere around. Yes, Tom was on the prowl. Yes, his hair would start to stick up like he went to the hairdo, and Zoolander helped him out. Zoolander was a bitch, but I like that guy somehow because I know who his dad was, so I know more about him. Boom! I just saw this globe. I saw this orb. It started to form out nothingness, and now it starts to grow. Yes, my hair will start to be blue from now on. Fantasy star. Yes, did they use swords? Yes, if they were lit up. Somehow this was a long time ago, but technology was more advanced than ours. Boom! Just let down the ramp so we could all fall into this spaceship and then buckle ourselves in. Yes, my buckler was something I never knew what it was, but somehow my defense went up. Yes, I just got something mystic like a pendant, so I wore it for a bit. My pinky ring will start to glow when I'm rapping the best. It hasn't yet. Like I'm surrounded by orcs and my sword and this Lord of the Rings type store that I talk, that I give to y'all. I'm just like a stork or song, but I haven't brought your kid to your door. So Kokomo Jones with this coke that I cracked, and now it's almost gone with one gulp. That's how much that I love each one of my flows. Yes, it's just like a bowling ball with all of them holes. They're like 3 or more. Depend on how many digits you got, Mr. Alien. As you start to rip just for fun, give us some more. It's fruit by the foot, but your foot was about to be chopped. Yes, you could just walk around on the nub. Your balance was good on this beam and shit. I just wanna hit you once again with my Swedish shit. Knock you off of the beam instead. And then they'll be knocking all the points, docking them off because your gymnastics wasn't up to par. Yes, and then I could say this to y'all. Yeah, I already did. I'm just going over it again so we can get to perfection, even though it can never be grist. If you can just get really close, nobody would ever effing know. Yes, I'm just the evanescence off of this shit. I'm just off of my spaceship. I thought we just left. No, I forgot some of my shit. What was it precise? You don't need to know. Why you so nosy type guy? With the spaceship you cruise. Yes, I'm just cruising in with some of the shit that I do. Yes. TWA. Something in the dark place. Yes, when it all starts to drip. Let me just repeat this shit once again. I'll just riddle them with the shit that has no end. There's no answers to this riddles I said. So why you think so hard with the smoke that come out the sides of your head? Sizing them up, bitch. Yes, it's just a meat cleaver that's the sharpest. It's off of the magnet because they were fancy pants. Every time they were dancing with some more, I put you inside of this trance. Bounce to cut your canoe in half, just perchance. You shouldn't have been on this river, I guess. Looking back, but hindsight's 2020. Along with some A1 sauce for this beef, this chuck you just chopped from off of the cow. I guess he wasn't holy at all because you took the whole piece. You take a whole dog because you couldn't take a hold of one of my flows I got. I'm living inside the moon. If it was processed cheese, the government type one. Yes, because the Swiss couldn't come up to me and just like he's smiling like a jester did that carried that shit. He's just trying to make the royalty grin. This was a job, so where was it jokes? Where would they sprout from? Like this was a kid's show that you watched. Yes, I'm just throwing some more tomatoes at myself. But mostly gravity helped. Because I can't throw and run that quick. I wasn't the Flash you'd see on CBN or CB. Or they changed it so much. It used to be a WB. But the fucking W left. Boom, the W got on the short bus. I love my letters because I chopped them up like some fucking confetti, dog. Boom. Brilliant and rivaling everything that I said. Yes, finally catching up to myself. No longer needing a breath because my oxygen was switched for some exhaust that came from off of your car, bitch. Yes, and now we can be friends. I just want to get more dark and dismal with all of this. Yes, steam will rise, it always does. It always goes to the clouds and hangs out before it falls again. Before it falls on the boats, and then they'll have to get off with this bucket. They'll have to empty out. Empty it out one time. Empty it out one time. TWA time. Yes. So I chose to drop the bow, I dropped the hammer now, I dropped my poem. That's opened up, it's not the fist, because there's no aggression to this. It's just something that always was, so it always is. Yes, I just want to put my footprint into something that's hard, so I act like I weigh way more than I actually does. Put me on the scale. Yes, I was just like something and a lightning bolt. Yes, and a wishing well. And the bucket is what you got from there, because I just see a rope. It's just dangling around. I'm so Shadowgate. All of this dark inner parts that we got. Yes, all of this inner stuff. Yes, I'm the winner stuff. I'm more than Trump. I got no bucks, but just think if I does, I would fucking be over the top. I'd be the big tent that fucking keeps the circus going along, that keeps the people filing, yes, with their happy grins. They were smiling before they arrived, and that's the way I like it the best. Ooh, give me my sharp wit. I don't even have to S. It's like I'm serving myself up on a fine dish that's old as fuck. It's from the fucking Ming Dynasty, and it's not even Chinese at all. Boom. Don't get it. No, I don't get it either, dog. It's just all fenced in. We don't let these animals play with the other ones, because they would end up dead. Yes, it was a holocaust for all the animals there ever was, with no gas chambers at all, because it doesn't make sense. They way too small for all these people to end up dead. So we put them in heaps. Starvation is the cause of this. Yes, and now it's the cause and effect of awesome shit. Yes, wash my palms, it's dealer's choice, dog. I'm the fucking bomb. With no wig, dog, it's one of those electronic ones. With no antenna, dog, because they cut those off. You don't even see them on cell phones anymore. So why don't you go to the mall? Why don't you people watch until you agree with what I'm talking about? Because it's all of everything, it encompasses everything, dog. The Golden Compass was only a movie, so why you believe it so much? Boom! Put another sign at the end of the block so they'll know when to stop and not hit anyone. Hitting on all of these awesome things, because it's just a fucking dream that you're in. You never woke up. You never got disconnected from the Matrix at all. There wasn't a fucking pill involved. It's just a multivitamin you took. You fucking put some little food coloring on, so you thought you could be cool. You did it with no one around, so nobody watched, and nobody said applaud. Nobody shook their head like good job, like that was a good job, dog. Yes, and then the Billy Croc would start to come up from this wicked spot. It was then covered with a bunch of mud, because the grass was dead when we so far beneath the crust of this world. Yes, we beneath the basement. So we just gonna get an installment of this that could be the bestest and most fragrant. Boom. What could smell good if you didn't have a nose? If you didn't have a skull, your fucking head would be broke. You'd be too soft, like a fucking raisin hanging out on the bench, and it was hot. Yes, the sun broke the clouds a fucking while ago. Yes. The despair is gone when I rip this song. Yes, it's what you want. It's what the people wrote me with letters they never sent from the box. Yes, somebody messed it up. Somebody knew's better for you, because they thought that they could keep you in this cocoon shell and keep you safe or keep you sheltered from the shit that I talk. Yes, I'm just gonna say this, the sweetest type that there ever was. I'm R-type in a jet that never took off. Yes, I just still on the ground. It's still the proceedings of what I could rip, because I feel like this getting more strong. Yes, I feel like I could bring the people to this little oyster shell. That's a big packed coliseum with some of the more shit I told. Bow! TWA. TWA, son. TWA, son. Yes. Yes. Get him.